Come on in. So when I get into a hotel room, there's a couple of things that I like to do. So the first thing I do is I hang up all my clothes. That actually kind of gives me a little bit of a sense of relief and relax. That makes me feel good too, because I know there's an iron in there and an ironing board, so if I do need to iron them, I will. I like to set up my toiletries, but one of the first things I usually do is, I check for the alarm clock. So usually, unfortunately, I've had the case, maybe you have too, where some psychopath has set the alarm for 4:30 in the morning to catch a flight and you didn't know that that was what was going on. So I will always check the alarm clock. That's the very first thing that I like to do. I'd already done that before you guys got here, so that's one thing. I like to lay out my supplements and my morning stuff for my morning routine. So first thing I do is I get my shaker bottle, which I was drinking on the plane, so I need to have that. I get my matcha, and then I get my supplements. And so what I do is I always bring them and set them out over by the bed. One of the first things I usually do is remove the coffee machine. So that also helps me not have to think about having caffeine in the morning time. So I use matcha all the time in all kinds of different things, especially as kind of a morning energy booster. So I can put it into my morning drink. But I have a whole supplement stack and a drink that I have every single morning. And so when I travel, laying all this stuff out actually makes my life so much easier in the morning time, and I know what my routine is, and it's all set. So the first thing is, this is my favorite matcha. This is matcha DNA. I like it because it comes in a tin and it's a pound, so it stays fresh for a really long period of time. And so this is actually Paleo Valley greens and joint repair, which is chondroitin, in this powder. And then in my supplement stack, I have omegas, vitamin C, SAM-E, I have freeze-dried organ meat, and then I have zinc and magnesium. And I take that every morning with about 15 ounces of water. And that's how I start my day. Then I'm an intermittent faster, as many of you know, and so I don't actually eat my first meal usually until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm a pretty particular guy about pillows, and so first of all, let's talk about the bed. So if you're offered a king size bed, I usually refuse the king size bed. I'd rather have a full or a queen. The reason is hotel beds aren't replaced very often, and so you have more surface area, so there's more room to dip. In a queen size bed or in a full bed, they usually stay firmer longer, and that's oftentimes better for your back. For pillows, I love it when there's nice, good, fluffy, squishy pillows that you can mold to whatever it is that you want. However, if you do have any neck pain, oftentimes you don't really get the support along here that you're looking for. So a trick that I've used in the past is, unfortunately, you can't use a full big towel, but if you take 1 or 2 of these hand towels, and you lay it out like this, and you roll it up, like so. And then you put it inside, right? So it's kind of like in here. And what this does, you can put 1 or 2 of them there, and you can give yourself a little bit more neck support, and it makes life so much better. I actually bring my pillow with me if I'm staying any place longer than 2 days, otherwise I end up with a sore neck. Hey, so thanks for traveling to New York with me. I hope you enjoyed the ride. You got a bird's eye view as to how the sleep doctor travels and how I set my hotel room up for better sleep.